Hello. 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 We are back to continue the storyline with Alfino. Mourn in passing. That's M-O-U-R-N. Shall we be on our way to Onyx Shrine then? I would not have the dragons think that we have forgotten our bargain. Isael and Estinian walk off with him. And I think can I go this way? Yeah, I can go this way. I thought so, because I've done it a billion times before. That is an exaggeration. But 20? 20 or more? Probably a decent estimate. Hope y'all are doing well this weekend. Had a good D&D session. There were just 3 of the usual 5 players and then the DM. We were probably not. There wasn't much of a chance for us to use our secondary characters as like to play 2 at once, which we were kind of thinking about doing when it was just myself, Justin, and Shannon as the players. We were thinking about just having a party of 6, but you know, each person controlled 2 PCs. But then we were joined by Joe, and then we were joined by Josh, and we are a party of 5 now. But yeah, with just 3 of us yesterday, we had myself as a mostly druid with a little bit of cleric and a little bit of rogue, and a barbarian, a turtle barbarian. I'm a I can never really remember it's the dragon. Not dragonborn because it is kobold. Sorry, I'm a kobold thief druid cleric. Technically started thief 1, then 2 levels in druid, then 1 level in cleric for the for death, mostly because it gave me sapping sting. Well, it lets you use any necro cantrip. So necromantic, no. What the heck? I can't think of words. So radiant versus necrotic. So any necrotic cantrip you have, so Toll the Dead, Sapping Sting, can be used on 2 monsters if they are within 5 feet of each other instead of just the normal 1. So anyway, we're speaking with Vidofnir, and then Joe was there yesterday as well. He is a dwarven chaos sorcerer, and we haven't really had any chaotic happenings yet. He's always rolled appropriately to avoid it, I suppose. But anyway, here's Vidofnir. Thou art returned, little one. Hast thou abandoned thine ill-conceived contest with the Gnath? Nay, my friend, we return in triumph. By mercy's hand was the beastman's god, Lord Ravana, laid low. In his overconfidence, the primal swore to withdraw his followers from your lands in the event of his defeat, a promise we believe he will keep. The Gnath shall trouble you no longer. The deity is slain, then. How didst thou contend with his biting blades? But the particulars matter not. Thou hast fulfilled thy promise, and I shall fulfill mine. Attend me, mortals. Hie you unto the deepest reaches of Mourn, and there shall you find Halo, the altar from which you may begin your ascent to the summit of Sohm. But be fairly warned, the minions of Nidhogg shall not lightly suffer your presence on that sacred mount. By your struggles within the cavern shall I judge your party possessed of sufficient fortitude to proceed. We shall not disappoint you, Vidofnir. If memory serves, the cavern of Mourn is entered from the 2nd floor of the central tower. Let's begin the climb. That would be fun information to know if I'm like actually reading the quest text. Again, I know it now because I've had several characters that have, you know, gone far past this, but not knowing it in the first place made it very annoying to try to figure out where the heck to go. So, hey look, points for reading the quest text. It exists for a reason, apparently. Other than just possible entertainment. So yeah, like a lot of these circular buildings, you know, big old circle wide open in the middle, has stairs that go up kind of around the outside, inside the building, but like the outside most part of it. There is S-Kas, a little bit smaller than Vidofnir dragon here, with a lesson in humility, which I need to write down because it's not going to show up where I want it to. A lesson in humility. It gives a etheric current, which is why I need to do it. So let's see what it says. I sense a great power within you. Yes, you will make a suitable adversary. Our younglings must learn the hardships of battle. You will find them just beyond the tower. Go and hold nothing back. Okay. That's outside the... Oh, I gotta go that... Okay, so I gotta go back the way I came. Well, fine. In the name of Etheric Current Gathering... Muy importante. You know what's funny? Is I don't think I've ever received all of the necessary etheric currents for this zone before. Because I have flying in that snowy, icy zone. But I've never got flying in this zone as far as I recall. And I don't recall this specific quest. So maybe that's why. Maybe I've never done it before. But... anyway, go back down the circular stairs outside and then head straight to the west once I kind of get outside the, there's another circular walled barrier kind of thing. And we're past some hippogriffs. Oh, I have done this one, never mind. There's 3 little drakes, you know, each one a little bit bigger than the last. So Calm Gone will be, wait, what am I, white mage? I don't want to be white mage. Hold on. No, I don't want to be white mage. Right, let's do red mage. I missed what he said, I'm sorry. Like, I don't understand why I have to do this. You're nothing to me, blah, blah, I don't know. Oh, but I'm sorry. And he is down. Let's see if he says anything now. Whoa, that's not possible. My brothers will make you pay. Calm Score. How dare you do such a thing to Calm Gone? You may have beaten him, but your games end here. Y'all are very sure of yourselves, and I don't know why. I would at least, you know, be the proper amount of wary. You know, do my best, but be hesitant about it. You know, not hesitant now. Let's see what he says after that. But he's down. But how? Where did you obtain such power? No matter. Calm Core will deal with you yet. What trickery is this? I will not let you make a mockery of me and my brothers. And he is the slightly biggest of the 3 little Drake guys. Wyverns, maybe, is a good word. I do have my Jacobo Pegas helping me. Not that I need it. Him. And down. Alright, let's see what he says. So this is the strength of man. Perhaps we've underestimated your kind. Perhaps. Perhaps. So, I could have saved maybe like 30 seconds by just paying 100 gil to teleport straight to this crystal in the middle here. But I'm here. I made it. And we'll once again run up these stairs on the outside of this building. You know, the innermost outside. The outermost inside. That's probably the better way to describe it. Alright, back to S-Kas. So the younglings have learned their place. Do not worry. My intention is not to foster ill relations, but to teach. The younglings grow too prideful. doubting the strength of men, but thanks to you, they now understand. And the lesson in humility is complete. And I shall continue. I want to go this way? I have to go up one more level? No. Wait, yes? No, it's right here. Yep, this is where I'm going. Okay. So now, I don't think... Oh, we probably have, because it's all explored. I think I did this for White Mage, I believe it was. Maybe Paladin? I don't remember. But this is the same kind of like dark red, like lava rock kind of territory where we have some dragons, we have some like humanoid kind of dragon things. It's like just scaly, armored looking, buff, tall lizard men kind of things with horns, long curvy horns on top. Ooh, an etheric current. Yay. Yay. Stop it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Quit being a butt. Welcome to Jamrock. What's this one? For all the nights to come. Oh, it's for an etheric current. What did I... Dang it. I got some things out of order, out of place, quest-wise. I don't know where that one came from. The next time I have to go back to Foundation, I'll do whatever quest that one is. Dang it. Anyway, we are in the like very tip-top northwesternmost area here. We're running up this kind of wide path that goes a little bit up a ramp here. Some rocky red and black kind of stalagmites on either side of the path. Here and there, and a steep drop into lava on either side. And at the end of the path, there is a little well, kind of somewhat large dais, dais, where you go up a few steps. Then there's like the circular platform with a big kind of statue it's formed of lava rock and carved stone of a dragon, maybe a couple dragons intertwined. I don't know. Hopefully, whatever this destination thing is will explain it, because I've seen it, only like I've skipped the video probably, so we'll see. Cutscene. Hopefully with voice acting. Vidofnir lands. Well done, little one. As promised, I shall open the way to Sohm All's summit for thee and thy companions. Her eyes glow red, fiercely. There is a large blue orb that was in the middle of those two kind of intertwining dragon kind of statues, and it glows brightly blue, and then beams this thin light, just this long, thin line beam up into the air. In the sky. Heed me now, children of man. The domain you seek to enter hath not seen visitors of your kind in nigh on 1,000 years. Though I freely grant you passage, your presence will not be welcomed. To my kin, this mountain is revered as holy ground and resting place both. Ware you the minions of Nidhogg during your ascent, for 'tis certain they shall take great offense at your intrusion. We are grateful to your warnings, gentle Vidofnir. My final words for thee, dragoon. Have care to keep the stolen power thou wieldest in check, lest it breed further despair. And she flies off a little bit. Estinian? The way is open. Let us not tarry here. A moment. Shall we blindly forge on, knowing the dangers that await us? Tiamat herself is said to guard this peak. I do not fear Nidhogg's consort. Any dragon foolish enough to bar our path shall feel the sting of my lance. Spoken like a true butcher. Need I remind you that we are come to parley a peace? Let us be clear, heretic. 'Twas to save Ishgard and her people that I first lent my support to this doubtful venture, and 'tis for their sake that I go now to speak with Hraesvalgar. But I said nothing to Tumen. Should the opportunity present itself to rid my people of one of their deadliest enemies, I shall take it. That is my duty as Azure Dragoon. You are beyond redemption. We will accomplish nothing by bickering. If we are to meet Hraesvalgar, our paths lead up the mountain. We shall defend ourselves if attacked, but avoid conflict wherever possible. What other choice do we have? Lots of stubbornness. Sohm all is now accessible. Oh, I guess we gotta do a cutscene, or we gotta do a dungeon first. Is that a dungeon or a trial? Not a trial, it's a dungeon. Okay. This is a good place to stop the recording. I'm gonna watch a video, make sure that I know what I'm doing. I'm healing, so it shouldn't be too big a deal. But I do like to be aware of what the fight's gonna take. Anyway, okay. So yeah, I will see you guys later after I watch a video, and ta-ta.